everyone, welcome back to another Travel Weekly webcast, and we're on location again. I'm Ella Sagar, I'm a cruise reporter for Travel Weekly, and today we're a very special ship, the Star of the Seas, with Royal Caribbean Senior Sales Director for the UK and Ireland, Aaron Langford. So tell me about where we are, it's fantastic.
Thank you, Ella, and hi everybody, welcome to Star of the Seas. So we're here, this is the Royal Promenade, so this is really the heartbeat of the ship. Really want to start here because I think showcasing just how vast and how amazing the Royal Promenade is compared to some of our other ships is a really good place to start our tour. So
yeah,
really
it's so
looking forward
filled
to it.
with light, and you've got the Pearl in the background, you've got Starbucks for those wanting the caffeine fix, you've got everything here. And when you come on board, when we all came on board, and you get the experience of seeing the Pearl, and it's like a big wow factor when as soon as you come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's really the centerpiece, and it acts as a few different things. I mean, first and foremost, it's I think the biggest kinetic piece of art in the world. The word kinetic, most people won't understand what that really means. When we go down and have a look, we can get a bit more detail about that. But you know that we build our ships based on our guest feedback, and the feedback generally is more space, more light, more ability to see the sea. And it actually acts as a structure to allow us to open up the promenade and also have these huge sweeping floor-to-ceiling windows which are about 20 meters high, and have amazing views of the sea. And we're here obviously in the Caribbean at the moment. The sea's beautiful, the weather's great, we're watching dolphins.
Yeah, dolphins,
flying
fish.
Yeah, flying fish, yes, there you go, it's all there.
Through the Pearl, which I didn't realise, there's like a sort of a cafe, the Pearl Cafe. I had breakfast there this morning, and you can really see that it's so panoramic.
That's right.
It's very special.
Yeah, it's a great place to just be. Find your zen, have your breakfast, get your coffee, and then get ready for a big, energetic day on the biggest and best ship in the world.
Yeah, so there's so many activities on board. We're going to get a flavour of them today, and so I think this is a good opportunity to have a walk around the ship and then just maybe pick out a few spots that are really good for families, really good for any kind of traveller. So maybe you can take me to the next spot that you want to go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Alright, so we're in the middle of the promenade now, and we've got the gorgeous Pearl behind us, which we talked a bit about earlier. But tell me a bit more about what it's. I mean, it's with Icon class ships, right? Is it going to be on every Icon class ship?
I think that's the plan. Yeah, I mean, we have it on Icon. It was introduced as Icons, like the big new news in terms of what's on the promenade. We got it in Star. I don't know yet. I assume we're going to have it on Legend. I can't tell too much about that. But I mean, you can see the scale of it. I mean, I said earlier it was the largest kinetic piece of art. I mean, it's one of the largest pieces of art I've ever seen, to be honest. But you can see, if you look at it, it's moving. Creates a really nice kind of flow. It tees up when you go up into the Pearl Cafe. It really tees up like an entrance of tranquility, and we'll go through in just a second when you see up there. But it's fantastic. It's the centre point of this whole promenade. And I think the scale of it shows you just how big and broad and wide this promenade is. So yeah, really exciting.
Absolutely. And it changes colours.
There's different sounds. I mean, you walk up in the top, your voice reverberates in a way which is very different to a normal echo. But it's really cool, and I think we get a lot of attention here. A lot of people have been sitting here. They're getting their social media kind of fix here. The whole experience,
like family photo, like friend photos. It's definitely the must have. Exactly
right. Yeah.
Photo op. So we're gonna go up through the Pearl to the Pearl Cafe to show the kind of panoramic views we were talking about earlier. And I believe Pearl Cafe is a 24 hours cafe, or it's one of those ones that is available later.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's
you can eat there pretty much any time of day that you're awake. So and again, up there you got all the food options we'll see in a minute. But the real stunning part of this is obviously as you walk through the Pearl, and you'll see the outdoor space right away, and how much you are connected with the outdoors and how much you're connected with the light and the sea. It's fantastic.
Amazing. So we're walking on the promenade, and there's so many different things to see and do. So tell me about some of the real fan favourites, the ones that are really popular with passengers that people can look forward to when they're on board.
Yeah, so obviously we've got all the fan favourites that we usually have. So we've got our Schooner Bar, we've got Spoleros, we have Sorrento's, which is absolutely massive. Everyone loves the Sorrento's pizza.
Late opening as well.
Late opening, complimentary pizza, open till 3 a.m, all good. We've got an expanded karaoke, spotlight karaoke, which is absolutely massive. A few of us were in there last night, so my voice might be a little bit hoarse. We've also got some amazing new features, obviously, within Icon Class. So you've got the Attic, which is like a New York comedy club.
Yes.
Really good, and very big. So
we've got resident comedians, right?
Resident comedians on board, exactly right. So, and then we've also got dueling pianos, which
I was there last night.
One of my personal favourites. Unbelievable. You get a really good night there. You get two people on the piano. They're getting the crowd G'd up. You're requesting songs. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's having a good drink, and it's just a really good experience.
Yeah.
And then we've got all the retail. The retail on board is really elevated on Icon Class ships. So we've got about 4 or 5 different retail spaces along the promenade itself, and where you can find anything from high-end jewellery to fragrance to merchandise with Royal or merchandise for any other brands that we sell on board. But really good retail options on board as well. But the main thing is, you can see, I mean, it's so
you can't get bored, can you?
You can't get bored. You'll never get bored on a Royal Caribbean ship. But just so vast, so open, so spacious, and just a really good experience.
Yeah, and something different for every night, day of the week on your sailing, and so something definitely for all the family.
You know, I think I've said it before, but you know, we don't believe anyone should compromise on what they want on a holiday. So, you know, you'll have the parents pay maybe in dueling pianos while the kids are in the kids club, or you're going to have, you know, the kids doing a karaoke when it's the kids karaoke, and the parents are going to be watching their kids do the karaoke at the bar. So no one should compromise at all when they're on holiday.
And which ones might require a reservation before, say the comedy club? They might have some adult only ones that are later at night, for instance, that you might want to get tickets for before you come on the sailing.
So things like that you won't have to pre-book for, and it's a really good point on things like the karaoke. So on the karaoke, there will be dedicated karaoke sessions for teens, for kids, for adults. So, you know, if you miss it once, like with the kids, then you know you can go and do yours later when they're in the kids club, and you still want to go and have a little sing song. Get your fix in.
I want to know what your karaoke song is now.
I have a few. Last night was Sweet Caroline. Always a fan favourite.
There's a good Euros reference there as well.
Exactly right. Yeah.
And so tell me whereabouts. We're going to go on the ship now. We're starting on the promenade. Start strong. So how do we go up from here?
So I thought what would be good, naturally, if you go towards the back end of the promenade, you're going to come to the Adventure Ocean, which is the kids club, and then we're going to go into Surfside as well, which is the dedicated family area at the back of the ship.
Alright, so quick walk, and now we're in Adventure Ocean, which is the kids club.
That's right.
And so tell me what makes this so special.
Well, first and foremost, it's absolutely enormous. We have kids clubs on all of our ships. This one particularly caters for a lot of children. But more importantly, the way we do it is fantastic. So we have 3 different groups of kids club. We have, by the way, from 6 months up to 36 months. We have, then we have 3 to 5 year olds, and then we have 6 to 12 year olds. So we cater for the groups quite nicely, so that you're going to have the right child appropriate, friendly kind of activities and group ages of children doing the same thing. So it works out really well. The hangout down there, which is for 6 to 12 year olds, is absolutely enormous. You've got a huge open area for multi-sports games. You've got digital play tables. They can play lots of different games. There are activities that get done throughout the day. They can take into lunch, and you know, just open up. And by the way, there is no charge, so it's all part of the value that we offer as part of Royal Caribbean.
And that's an amazing piece for parents or for anyone thinking about any age range of kids.
That's right.
You kind of cater for, and I know that's like top of mind for school holiday periods and all of that stuff when agents are getting lots of questions. So that's the massive selling point, that it's included on these ships on Star.
That's right.
And we've walked around it, and it is absolutely humongous. Amazing opportunity.
Yeah, and it's fab. And I think one of the new features we're just launching now actually is the Find My Kid function.
Oh yeah.
So we'll have the whale band. So people can sign up for $15 for the entire cruise. The child will wear a WOW band, and you can find your kid anywhere on the ship, and it's super accurate. They could be in one particular part of the kids club. You'd be able to walk up and see exactly where they are, and you have it all on your phone as well. So absolutely game-changing, peace of mind for parents. You know, if anyone is thinking, I want to put my kids in the kids club, but ultimately I'm not sure, gives you complete peace of mind. You can, as a parent, you can just relax and you can go and enjoy your holiday the way you want to enjoy. Watch your kids do the same.
They're having a great time in the water park, or they're in the kids club, or you kind of get that idea. And is it only on Star?
At the moment, only on Star at the moment. I expect that to roll out
more widely.
Yeah, I think it'll be a hit.
Yeah, that would be, because it just is helpful for parents.
That's right.
And so we're going to see another area which is great for kids and for big kids, for adults as well.
Yep.
So maybe it's called Surfside.
Surfside, that's good.
And that's another neighbourhood.
That's right.
And that's another
brand
big
new on
selling
Icon
point.
Class.
Yeah.
For families, and it's for, like you said, it's for little kids and for big kids as well.
Okay, so let's go check it out.
All right, let's go.
Guys, we're in one of the noisiest parts of the ship, I think, in Surfside, which is the neighbourhood for big kids and little kids.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, whole family, a whole neighbourhood dedicated to the family. So, we've got a lot going on here, but all good stuff. This is where children of all ages can hang out and have a great time. I personally find this, when I'm traveling with my children, this is the place I come and I will sit here pretty much all day. Unless you're a perfect day, obviously. But it's fantastic because you've got everything you need for kids. You've got arcades, you've got the sugar beach, you've got the ice cream, you've got the carousel, you've got the slides, you've got the water park in the back, which you can't see, Splash Away Bay and Baby Bay. And it's fantastic. And my personal favourite thing here, for me and my wife, when we're having a relaxing holiday, is that there is a bar with the lemon post at the end of the Surfside pier there, which do alcoholic cocktails for the big kids, and they do non-alcoholic cocktails for the little kids.
Yes.
So this really is kind of a game changer for our brand, really. We're a family brand, and we do a lot of things for families. We cater for them, but having a dedicated neighbourhood for families, for me, is just game changing. So yeah, really vibrant, energetic spot.
All the colours, all the music. There's balloon animals. There's like everything going on. You cannot miss the lemon post at the end. It's like bright green, and I think perfect spot for anyone just wanting a drink and to take in the atmosphere and the fun.
That's right, and you get a great view off the back of the ship of the wake. So it's a little slice of paradise. When you want the kids to just go and burn off the energy, have a great time, and you can enjoy watching them have their best time while you have yours.
Yeah. And so we've also got areas that are just for adults, as well as areas for kids. And I know that we're going to see a few more spaces, neighbourhoods. But one of the most special ones, I think it might be one of my favourite parts of the ship, is Central Park, which we're going to walk through now.
Yeah, we'll go now.
Right, we are in Central Park. There's a steel band playing. The vibe is happening. So tell me a bit more about Central Park.
So, despite the steel drums, because actually this is probably one of the more tranquil places to be. My favourite part of Central Park generally, is how green it is. It's kind of nice to have a lot of green space. And it's all real. We have 10,000 plants here. 10,000. It's an actual ecosystem. Birds live there. You might have seen some birds flying around. In the daytime, another thing I love is how versatile it is. Right now you can hear the steel drums. It carries on that vibe, that holiday vibe that's known to Royal. But if you come down here in the evening, or if you come down here in the morning, it's quite tranquil. I love having breakfast here at Park Cafe. It's my favourite place to come and have breakfast. Just a little bit of peace in the morning. Recharge my batteries, get my energy up, and then ready to go for an energetic day.
A bit of nature, and I know that we've got sushi behind us here. We've got, this is my first drink on board, it was at Trellis Bar, which was fantastic. And it feels like you're not on a cruise ship almost, because it's just got everything, like real trees and everything growing.
It's a real different experience that you're not going to get, I don't think, as elsewhere really. But you have so many different dining options on here as well. In this one place, you've got Chopped Squill, you've got Lincoln Supper Club, you've got Lou's, you've got just around the corner you can't see it right now, but you have the sushi and ice cream. You can literally grab and go. You have the Trellis Bar, as you mentioned. So there's a lot here to enjoy, and you could spend a couple of hours here easily.
There is more grab and go options on Star, I think, than that maybe, and that was because of guest feedback, right?
That's right. Yeah. So people don't necessarily want to be sitting down and eating. They want to just keep moving around, exploring, enjoying. So grab and go thing was one of the things we listened to from our guests, so we put it on board.
And on the flip side, the Lincoln Supper Club, which looks absolutely stunning. If anyone's been to like a jazz club, it's got that kind of intimate feel to it, speakeasy kind of vibes. But it's like a really perfect date night. It's really like intimate.
Yeah,
really cool.
It's probably the most elevated dining experience we have on the ship.
And that's new for the ship.
New for this. The Lincoln Supper Club is new for this ship. Yes. This is, as you mentioned, it's for something that's really, really special. So date night's a great example of that. If the kids are in the kids club at night, you can book yourself into Lincoln Supper Club. It's an 8-course menu, but it's not just to sit down and have great food. There's a real ambience about it as an experience. It's an 8-course meal. It's paired with cocktails. It's also paired with the music that they sing and they play. So the overall experience that you have in there is really elevated. It's really special. Yeah.
And so does that require reservation beforehand?
That will, yes, 100%. So as any of our team will tell you, the best way to book those things is pre-cruise. Through the pre-cruise planner, you will not get a better price than when you book on pre-cruise.
So that's something for agents to look out for. If it's a celebratory occasion, they're booking their clients on and kind of say, all right, okay, we'll definitely get you in there.
Yeah, exactly right. And I would do it as soon as you can, because spaces are limited there. It's an elevated experience, so it's quite intimate. So yeah, be quick.
Do you know how early it opens before the departure, like to book on, like get those reservations in? Because sometimes it's like 30 days, 60 days, depends on
I would suggest when you make your booking, go and have a look. And usually we have inventory that's open quite far in advance, but I would just keep looking to the PCP, speak to your travel advisor. They'll be able to handle that for you. They'll be able to give you the best time to book.
Amazing. So we've still got way more to see on this trip. So what's next?
I think next, let's head on to the theatre, because it'll be great to talk about some of the amazing entertainment.
And we got a booklet in our cabins when we arrived about all of the entertainment that you have on offer, and it is hefty. There's so much to see. And I got to see one of the shows last night, so maybe we can talk about that when we get to the theatre. Okay, so we're in one of the most spectacular spaces on the ship, the Aqua Dome. And so this is where a lot of the entertainment happens, including the new show Talk, which I saw last night. It was insane. So tell me a bit more about the new shows on board and what people can expect.
Yeah, so I mean, those of you familiar with the Aqua Theatre concept on our Oasis class ships, this is taken it to a whole new level with Icon class ships. We've got we brought the outside inside and such, and it creates a centerpiece really for this whole area. So it's a real blend of new entertainment, new inside space. You kind of have a solarium feel as well, kind of similar to the Oasis class ships at the front. It's kind of the same around the side of the Aquadome. And as you'll see in a minute, we've got such amazing food options here with the Aquadome market. To talk about a bit more about the entertainment, so yeah, our new show at Talk, unbelievable athleticism in terms of what these people do, the divers,
synchronized swimming. Like sort of people coming down from the ceiling. Don't want to spoil it too much, but it's just so like skilled.
Exactly. And again, this is an aquadome, so the use of water is highly prevalent and very spectacular. Then we've got new shows on board for our ice rink, which is Seoul. And the interesting thing here is most of you that are probably familiar with our ice rinks, they're usually rectangle. On Icon class, our ice rink is circular, and the reason why that is because the skaters actually need to pick up more speed, which is easy to do in a circle rather than in a rectangle.
Because you're not cutting across.
You're not cutting across, so you build up more speed. And the reason why they need to do that is because this new show has taken it to a whole new level with ramps and jumps and flips and all that kind of good stuff. And it is absolutely outstanding. In fact, so much so, it's been very difficult to actually go and see it so far, which I plan to do today. I saw a preview, it looked fantastic. I'm looking to go and see it today. And then obviously, the big news for us is Back to the Future, which is absolutely outstanding. We've spared no expense in terms of getting the script here. It's from Broadway. We brought it back into the brand here. Looks absolutely fantastic. Top tip: the lead characters are British, so go UK. But it's outstanding. We've got preview shows for it today. Everyone I've spoken to has seen it and said it's absolutely amazing.
Unreal. DeLorean, I say no more.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
And so we've got a chance to preview a lot of the shows. As I said, I saw Talk last night. But we've also got a lot of dining, which you mentioned, on board. And so you've got, I ate in a speciality restaurant, which is seafood, which Hooked, which is just over there, which is fantastic. But there are some new menus and options in the Aquadome market, which is kind of like a food market setup. Yeah,
that's right. So imagine like a marketplace food hall kind of thing experience, which we have, which is just behind us here, the Aquadome market. And the new taste, as it were, we've got Mai Tai, which you can imagine is a Thai-based menu. So it's all grab and go as well, so you can go there for lunch. We have the pig out barbecue, which is my personal favourite. Really good tasty food. We've got feta, which is a Greek restaurant, which is fantastic, and then la cochinita, which is all about kind of Cuban food. But great place to be. You can grab your food here. You can come and watch shows. You can come and take a chill over behind the Aquadome Theatre here. It's just a really fun place to be.
And so just to clarify, with the specialty restaurants or with the theatre shows, is that an additional cost for passengers?
So specialty dining is additional cost. Again, the best place to do that is through PCP. You'll get the best price through the sales that we have, and you will avoid disappointment when you might come on board, it might be full. So before you come on, 100% top tip. And then entertainment wise, it's all complimentary. So everything we've talked about in terms of Back to the Future, Talk, Soul, it's all included in price. So the value there is absolutely huge.
Because it's a Broadway West End quality show, and so that you would be paying a lot of money for.
You'd be paying a lot of money. A family of 4 in London, you'd probably be paying the best part of £300-400 to watch that. It's all included in Royal Caribbean.
So that's a real special selling point.
Exactly.
And so we've kind of got entertainment, we've got dining, and next up I think we're going to explore a bit more on the top deck. Yep,
we're going to go check out the Thrill and Chill water park, which is the biggest water park at sea.
Yes.
And also the Hideaway, which is the adults only area.
With a suspended infinity pool.
That's right.
Which is very special.
Should we go see it?
Alright, so we've made it to the very top of the ship. It is very hot today, the sunglasses are now on. So we can see all the water slides behind us, the biggest water park at sea. Tell me some highlights from
this is category 6. Like I said, biggest water park at sea. Absolutely phenomenal place for kids. You can literally be kids all day, being up and down the slides all day long. Fantastic. But yeah, this is a real fan favourite for me. We're here on the mini golf course as well. So this is a real place for the kids to thrill. So this is the thrill part of the ship. We have the chill part, which is just over there as well, which is a little bit more relaxed. But this is where it all happens. Those slides are absolutely fantastic. You've got the flow rider over the back here as well. But a real fan favourite for families and kids here.
We've got a full-size basketball court as well, and so there's just so much. You've got the slides, you've got sport, you've got music. So there's a bit of everything. I think now we're going to go somewhere, the adult-only section of the ship.
We're going to go to Hideaway, which is so perfectly situated right by the fill area for the kids. Is Hideaway for adults, adult-only area. It's got a fantastic infinity pool there, a bar, so that the parents can go and get their chill time, or if you're a couple, you can get away from the high pool, the families, and all the thrill activities that are right here now.
Alright, so we made it to the last stop of the tour. I feel like we've walked all over the ship. So this is the Hideaway.
This is the Hideaway. So this is our adults-only area, which we're starting to do a lot more of that. Obviously moving into a bit more of a holiday company versus a cruise line. Obviously we're trying to be a bit more appealing to everyone. And I said before, no one should compromise. And I know that we talked about the thrill part being great for kids of all ages. This is a great area for adults to just go and chill. And it's quite zen. I mean, you'll see it. It's got really chill vibes, nice like beach club vibes, great bar, infinity pool. It's a great place to be.
Really special. It's very popular on a day like today with the sun out, and I can imagine on a lot of sailings that's going to be like the place to go.
It will be, that sea day that you're not stopping anywhere. You enjoy everything the ship has to offer. You can come here and just get your zen, nice, cool, relaxing drink in a nice infinity pool.
So maybe to round off, Aaron, if you have to isolate like one of your absolute favourite parts of Star of the Seas that you want to tell agents about, what would it be?
Oh, that is such a hard question. Just one. I'm only allowed one. Oh my goodness. For me, I think I would have to say, for those families that are coming on board or want to come on board and want to experience something that's familiar and safe with their children, it's got to be Surfside. Surfside, absolutely, because it caters for everything within a family dynamic. But it's so unfair you said that, because I want to say a million more things.
Everything.
I would say everything,
I want to pin you down. But I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful ship. So many activities, so much to offer, and so hopefully this is useful for all agents out there, and no matter who you're selling to, families, adults, couples. Come on, Star of the Seas.
Lovely. Thank you guys. Take care.